Yo, what's up YouTube? Lone Wolf Gaming here for episode 73 of Tales of Arise. Last episode we made it to Rena and found out that pretty much everything is dead. At least on the outside of this building. So yeah, but let's see what's up with Onward to the Center.
Just look at the size of that thing. And Helganquil's technology certainly is impressive. And they don't seem to do things by halves either. In the past 300 years. Oh, even before that. Just how many people, Renan or Dahnan, do you think have ever seen this?
Regarding the past 3 centuries, at least, I'd say there's a good chance that we're the first. Also, while I get that it's impressive and all, I'm just amazed you're still standing around gawping at it at a time like this. Sometimes I wonder about your priorities.
I can understand where he's coming from. More to the point, does anyone know where it leads?
What do you mean where it leads? To the center of the planet, of course.
And that doesn't strike you as sounding just a little bit, oh, I don't know, far? There has to be a quicker way to get there, right?
Yeah. With all this technology at their fingertips, it seems pretty unlikely that they'd make that kind of journey on foot. There must be some kind of device somewhere. Let's see if we can figure out how to use it.
Borrow one of their contraptions? You're either brave or out of your mind.
If it works for them, there's no reason it wouldn't for us. Why make things harder for ourselves?
You know what he's like, Law. Once he gets an idea in his head, there's no talking him out of it.
So the gist of that one is just find an elevator and we'll get to where we need to be. Fun. But let's see what's up with this free will thing. I wonder what brought this one about.
I wonder how the Renans avoided being mind-controlled like the Helganquil. Do you think it might have something to do with the fact that they were originally Dahnans?
I'd say it's likely. Which is pretty ironic when you think about it.
Ironic?
The Renans have committed grave injustices against the Dahnans. But it was all of their own volition, not because they were being controlled. Now, it turns out they themselves were once Dahnans too.
Which must mean that the root of their evil isn't the Great Spirit, but something inherent in all of us. Our free will.
Now hang on, though. It was that same free will that allowed Xion and Dohalim to choose to fight alongside us. Without it, we wouldn't have been able to beat hatred and forge all those connections we've made. Free will is what saved us, right?
Law's entirely right. In any case, it certainly can't hurt to look on the bright side every now and then.
Yeah. Where there's hope, there's a way.
What'd he say?
He said, without a doubt.
And I'm also going to say, where there's hope, there's also despair. Let's see which one that ends up happening.
Is this a dead end?
It appears this whole room functions as an elevator. That apparatus there is likely what's used to control it.
And we have found the elevator in which we desire. Wait, why are we going up? Directly into a
Where did they
battle.
come from?
Less worry, more action. Concentrate.
Tear! Inferno punch!
A wall
Hold on,
can
what type of enemies are these? Oh, okay.
Insects should stay on the
Come
ground.
on!
Water, hear my call.
Now flying freaks! Why can't they just sit still?
Can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
I'll finish you here right now!
benediction.
More? Inferno! I'll crush you! Ah! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Benediction light.
Dragon form!
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Watch this! Dragon form!
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
Blood.
Do it!
In an instant!
Impact cross!
Is this whole elevator ride just gonna be a set of battles?
Without a trace.
Soaring light spear!
Don't
Mirage!
suffer in silence.
Yeah,
We barely managed to turn that battle.
The sooner you
Keep
stop
calling,
thinking,
take
the
them
sooner
down.
you can start helping.
Perhaps I'll put more faith in you then.
yes, sir. Well, I certainly won't argue.
Do it!
Doubling!
In an instant!
Impact cross! More?
Into
Dragon
everlasting
shout!
darkness.
I'm on a roll now!
Yeah, I guess so. Guess this whole elevator fight's gonna be just a
brains.
set of fights.
It's hardly a compliment.
Hurricane thrust!
Execution! Swallow dance!
No escape!
Negative game!
It's over!
Hear me, flame of fury! Burning
I'm not done!
water! Hear
You're
my
finished!
call!
First strike! Can you take it? Elusive deity!
Flame of fury!
Explosive
Eagle
ray!
ray!
Strike! Glacial spear!
Double demon strike!
Dragon shout! Rending you
Freeze
apart!
Wind!
Eagle
Hurricane
assault!
thrust!
This is it!
Take this!
Tear!
Struck! Dohalim! In an instant! Impact crop!
Spirits within the soil.
Here I go!
Dragon
Wind!
shout!
Lightning! Downfall! Damn it!
Severing wind!
Back into the
Swallow
fray!
Hurricane!
Rending you apart!
Oh,
good thing. You see what happened there is you crossed me. Should have done that.
Hurricane thrust!
Now I'm in the groove.
Hurricane thrust!
Where are you going?
Devastation! Vacuum blade!
I'll crush you! Ah! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Now I'm in the groove.
Eternal devastation!
Do it!
Rinwell! Frozen!
Hammer!
Water!
They just
Hear my
keep
call!
coming. I lost my
No
focus.
escape!
Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning strike!
Wind!
Swallow dance! Rending you
Vacuum
apart.
blade!
Now I'm in the
Freeze
groove.
Lancer!
Dragon
Bloody
swarm!
howling. Swallow dance! I'll finish you here and now!
Burning strike! Glacial
Wind!
spear! Pierce evil!
Hurricane thrust!
Freeze Lancer!
I'm ready! Dohalim! In an instant! Impact crop! More?
light.
Here I go!
Wind!
Dragon
Mine.
shout!
Hurricane thrust!
Well, this is definitely just a group of fights, to say the
Hurricane
least.
Corruption!
Swallow
Demonite
dance!
Benediction
Swallow dance!
Hurricane thrust!
Heal! There you go!
Excited!
Hurricane
Feel like
thrust!
me again.
Tear!
Rip and tear!
Hurricane thrust!
Spirits within the
Here I
soil.
come!
See what happened there is you crossed me.
Struck!
Shouldn't have done that.
Here's a healing art! First aid!
Take this! I'm not done!
Eat
Tear!
that! Masterful!
Hurricane thrust!
Another incantation.
Dohalim! In an instant! Impact crop! More?
I'm all stocked up!
Heal my weary
Annihilation!
companion.
Magna Ray!
Breath of
By
life.
the power
Heal my
of
weary
water!
companion.
Crush!
By the
Cure.
power of flame!
Eternal
Dragon
devastation!
Trace!
Crush!
Now I'm in the groove. I hope this thing is medically
Wind.
approved. Rotating pile driver.
Hurricane thrust! Tear!
I'll face you.
Hurricane thrust!
Inferno punch.
Take this!
On
I'm
your
not done.
knees.
Radiance pierce!
Here I come!
Air pressure.
I'm not done!
Take it! Into the
Tear!
shadows!
Hurricane thrust!
Eat
By
this.
the power of flame! Vanish
Here I
without
come.
trace!
Now I'm in the
escape.
groove. Death blossom.
Explosion! Hear me! Flame of
Reflect
fury!
on that
Burning
wind.
strike!
They
Water!
smite with
Hear my
blackened
call!
Some more?
I'm on
Red.
it. That's enough.
Severing wind! Eat dirt!
Execution. Eagle
Do it!
No further.
Dohalim! In an instant!
How many enemies are there gonna be?
Glacial spear! Pierce evil!
So many.
I
So
never
many.
miss!
Eagle armor won't
I should
save
just
you.
use these abilities because I know I have the time to.
Water!
Dragon
Hear my
swarm!
call!
Man, this is a lot though.
Hey, blow them away. How's that?
More?
Lightning!
Acceptable.
Severing wind! Tear!
By the power of
Hurricane
flame!
thrust!
Vanish
Tear!
without trace!
Hurricane thrust!
Scream
Tear!
bathed in blood.
Hurricane thrust!
Rending you apart.
Hear
Shouldn't have
me!
messed
Flame
with
of
me.
fury!
Howling.
You're mine!
Spirits
No
within the
escape!
soil.
Spear!
Awaken
Pierce
and wreak
evil!
havoc. Dragon shout.
Freeze
All good
Lancer.
things come to an
Dragon
end.
swarm!
Come and get it.
Shine!
Radiant light. I'll crush you. Ah! Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw.
I'm going to need to use all
This
the
one's
power
all
of my
mine.
healing
I'll
art.
finish you here and now.
Not today!
By the power of flame! Vanish
Eagle
without a
I'll
trace!
finish you here and now. I'm ready. Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis! By the power of flame!
Reflect on
Vanish
that sin.
without a trace!
They smite with blackened
Eat dirt.
blaze.
Searing gale!
Dragon shout. Inferno punch.
Explosion!
Wind.
Execution.
Flame of
Hurricane
fury!
thrust!
It's time.
Tear!
I'll heal
Lunar
you.
Rondo!
Bloody howling.
Here I come!
Any
more of this and I'll
Take
burn out!
this. I'm ready.
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes.
A merry distraction.
There's still more to go!
Shattering of
Severing wind.
pieces.
Hurricane thrust!
Rending you apart.
Here I come!
Freeze Lancer!
Tear! Hurricane
Bloody
thrust!
howling. Swallow dance.
Tear! I'm not done!
Do it!
Eagle assault. Say, blow them away.
That was quite the amount of
Even
enemies.
Stronger than before.
Quite the amount of enemies.
Even in such a harsh environment as this, there are still creatures here?
You think they're native to Rena? Or could they be Zoogle somehow?
Whatever they are, they're dangerous. Watch yourselves around them.
I guess we go through this door. To a hallway that is totally not ominous.
You think that pit stretches all the way to Rena's core?
If that's true, then if we go down, we should find the Great Spirit at the bottom.
We could get there even faster if we simply jump down instead.
You sound alarmingly serious when you say that.
I like Dohalim's idea. Can we do that? No? Okay. Well, I'll be back once I get to the next dialogue segment.
After mastering countless recipes and gathering enough ingredients to last a lifetime, I finally cooked my greatest, grandest masterpiece. Mabo Curry! This is a specially made, one-of-a-kind batch. It contains only the best combination of spices, chosen after a lot of trial and error.
You're...
Spices.
I think I'll have some later after everyone else. I'm not that hungry right now.
You sure?
It does smell pretty tasty now that you mention it.
The heat from the spices is intense, but not persistent, so it's easy to go back for seconds.
You're making a good case for your curry, Alphen. What the hell? Serve me up!
Oh, wow. This is actually good.
To be honest, I'm a little scared how my stomach will handle all these spices later. But they really do bring out the flavor.
Indeed. The spiciness has been so finely tuned. Why, I dare say you've made true art, Alphen.
Right? I knew you guys would like it.
Like it? I love it! This is delicious, man!
Law, really? Don't talk with your mouth full.
There's plenty for everyone, so eat as much as you like.
Truth be told, I needed to go and heal up since I'm doing a little bit of farming since my XP was... My levels were, let's just say, a little behind. And something else ended up popping up called Growing Up. So let's go ahead and see what's up with that.
Hey, Law. Been training?
Yeah, I guess I got a little carried away. You think this is bad, you should see the state of my underwear.
Yeah. A word of advice. You might want to refrain from mentioning that stuff around girls. Ones without a military history especially.
Man, can you imagine Rinwell's face? She'd have a nervous breakdown.
I meant in general, but... You sure mention her a lot, you know.
Huh? Oh, you know, she's always there, even when you least expect it. Springs to mind easily.
Either that, or maybe some part of you is subconsciously always wishing she was there.
May the trials and tribulations of young romance never change.
Romance? Like I'd be interested in that know-it-all tomboy. I'm more about mature women. Someone more like Kisara.
You know, I used to be a tomboy too when I was Rinwell's age.
Look, it's not tomboys I have anything against. But come on, you've got to admit she can be a lot to handle.
Hey, I miss anything? What's all the fuss about?
Rinwell.
Thunderblade!
Ah! What the hell was that for?
A little birdie told me you were speaking about me behind my back. Whew!
From the looks of it, I'd say you've got yourself a rival.
It wouldn't be called the Spring of Youth without a little storm every now and then.
Okay, I have to admit, that was good. That was good. But let's see, just the lightning blade kind of just made it all the better. Let's see what's up with affection in many forms.
Hey, Shion. How are you and Alphen getting on these days?
That's a little out of the blue. Why do you ask?
Sorry, it's just... I don't know, I'm just curious, I guess. I mean, a lot's changed now he's got his senses back and all.
I suppose you're right. Well, to tell you the truth, if he'd been the way he is now back when I'd first met him, I probably wouldn't have gotten this involved. But then, if we hadn't met like we did, then I never would have experienced these feelings, so... I guess it's complicated.
I can imagine. I know it's not the same thing, but... I know what it feels like to have someone you love who's out of reach.
Because of Miguel.
Alphen's still alive. It's not too late, you know. And after all, who can say what the future holds? I think if I were you, I'd take things as they come for now.
Besides, touch isn't everything. I've never touched you, Shion, but that doesn't stop you from knowing that I care about you, right?
That's true. But I do remember back when we first met, you made it plenty clear you weren't my biggest fan.
But that was a long time ago. There were lots of things I didn't understand back then. Not that that's the point.
Don't worry, I'm only teasing. I know what you mean. Thank you. And you're right. There are ways to convey your feelings besides just touching.
I'll say, cooking immediately springs to mind. And if it's someone's favorite dish, all the better. If there's something on your mind that you want to tell him, why not try appealing directly to his stomach?
You might just have a point. I'll give it a shot.
Uh-oh. If it's Alphen's palate you're appealing to, that doesn't bode well for the rest of us.
Well, friendship is about being supportive. Sometimes we just have to do our best and take one for the team, right?
I love the way that just went from, oh, all nice to sacrificing your stomach. That's funny. A creepy, crawly tangent. Huh. That doesn't sound weird at all.
Even after staying here, we never truly got to the bottom of what makes this realm's citizens tick.
Renan and Danon are meaningless distinctions here. To have one's own mind is strictly forbidden. All that matters is blind obedience.
That might be the case now, but it can't always have been like that. There must have been something more.
Once, maybe. Question is that something still salvageable?
If it's not, we'll just have to make something new. No, not we. They've had enough foisted on them as it is.
You're right. It's time the people here had the chance to forge their own path. That's not to say it'll be easy, but it will be worthwhile.
These things take time to... What the... An ambush?
Sorry. There was a huge flying bug and I sort of shot without thinking.
A bug? You mean like a Zoogle?
Something tells me she would have shot it, whether it was a Zoogle or not.
This realm is teeming with humid forests. It's only natural insects would feel more at home here than Menancia. In fact, I seem to recall reading somewhere that bugs around these parts lay their eggs in human food to ensure healthy incubation.
Sounds like they're tougher than they look.
What about you, Alphen? Bugs don't creep you out?
I wouldn't say I was their #1 fan. Mind you, if times get desperate enough, I've been known to eat them.
Insects as a culinary option, you say? What kind of seasoning are we talking?
Dohalim, I don't think he was talking about cooking them.
Hey, a lizard!
Okay, well, it's good to know that, Shion's fears of creepy, crawly things is, completely rational. I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode here for today, though. I hope you all enjoyed. Have a great rest of y'all's day. Peace out.